Over the last few days, I've seen a lot of collectors talking about the fact that Demon Slayer Funko Pops are currently banned in Europe. Now, I reached out to Funko because this was a very interesting situation, and their answer to me might surprise you. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's kind of dreary here. It's very rainy and windy, unfortunately. So it's not too cheery here, but let me know how your day is going down below. Now, today's video topic is like the Florida weather right now, very dreary. Because currently on Funko Europe, anybody living over there cannot order any of the Demon Slayer Funko Pops right now. Now, before we continue on with that, we do have our question of the day, and that is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that is wearing sunglasses? And I'm gonna go with Sanji here. All right, so you guys have been reaching out to me over the last few days about this whole situation, wanting me to talk about it in a video, especially last night. I'm sorry for anybody who clicked on last night's video it was all about Demon Slayer, thinking I was talking about that situation. I didn't realize this situation was as bad as it was until I got more information last night and today. So here are the quick facts of the situation for you. Currently over on Funko Europe's website, if you've tried to shop and you live over there, you've probably noticed if you try to click on any of the Demon Slayer Funko Pops, it will currently say unavailable. Though what's interesting is that this is only the case for everywhere but the United Kingdom for some reason.
Hey guys, so we're currently in the office and I wanted to actually give you a visual of what was happening on the Funko Europe website, just in case you haven't actually been on there just yet, or if you've already been on there, you know this is already happening. So currently we are in Austria, and this is where you can just kind of like change the different location with the little flag up there. So Austria, unavailable. Everything is unavailable, whether it's a common, Comic-Con exclusive, AAA anime exclusive, it does not matter. New Funko Shop exclusives like this, literally everything is showing as unavailable. And if you go on and click a different location, let's go to Belgium next. Click next, load. So it'll show prices for a second and then immediately update to unavailable. Same thing goes for Bulgaria here. I'll show you guys. We can literally do this all day. Prices, unavailable. Now, as I mentioned to you guys, the only location actually letting you buy things from the Demon Slayer category is the United Kingdom here. So let's go over there. Let's see what happens. It better not say unavailable. It didn't say it before. So 13, we click on it, and you can add it to cart. This is the only location right now on Funko Europe for some reason.
So when I first saw this, I thought it was maybe just like a glitch on the website, to be honest, because recently they updated the regular Funko website for the United States. They took it down for like a couple hours and then put it back up later. And I figured maybe they did the same thing over there and messed something up, but that is not the case here. I actually emailed Funko to find out what was happening, and it's actually pretty interesting. Now, this is what they had to say. Antonio here from Funko Europe's customer service, as you can see from my email here, saying, "Hey there, Dante," that is my name for anybody wondering. "Thanks for reaching out to the Funko Europe customer support team. I've looked into the issue that you flagged. There are current restrictions on distribution of Demon Slayer products in Europe. This includes Funko Pop figures and other Demon Slayer merchandise. These items are currently unavailable within selected regions globally." And it goes on to say that they shared it with their team, and if anything happens, make sure to be looking at Funko's social media for updates, even though they are not going to say anything about this. I know Funko by now. They have not even given an update on this situation, so I highly doubt they're going to tell us whenever it's fixed. Anyways, though, going back to the email for a second, if you'll notice, they stated that this is not just applying to Funko Pop products. This is also applying to other Demon Slayer merchandise. But what was really weird about this is last night I did like multiple Google searches to find something about any restrictions on Demon Slayer merchandise in Europe, and I found nothing. I literally came up with nothing. So I don't know if this is like an internal thing or what's happening with it, but that seems to be the situation right now, that there is a current ban and restriction on purchasing any Demon Slayer items to specific locations other than the UK, apparently. So now that I know that this is in fact true and is actually happening, this is actually pretty upsetting for overseas fans because, one, they already make it really difficult to get any kind of exclusives or pops over there to begin with. I've always constantly had complaints from people overseas, in Canada, wherever in the world that is not the United States, that it's extremely hard to find Funko Pop products or specific exclusives outside of the United States. Now, I don't know why they make it so hard. It just seems like they don't like you guys. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's like, if you do not live in the United States, It's like they want to make it as hard as possible to be a Funko collector. Now, something we don't know is if this applies to all Demon Slayer merchandise over there right now. They only stated Funko Pops and other Demon Slayer merchandise. So if it applies to everything right now, that means a lot of different companies and businesses are losing out on a ton of money right now because nobody can buy anything. And not to mention the fact that Funko will also be losing a lot of money currently because anime is one of their biggest selling categories for Funko Pops, especially Demon Slayer. And when we recently just got a really awesome Funko Shop exclusive like Shinobu here, it's kind of like upsetting for fans. It's like, okay, so where is all that stock going to go now? Is it going to come to the United States? Are they just going to hold it until they are able to sell it? Like, there is no clear indication if this is going to be lifted or not, which personally, I think it will be lifted eventually. I think it's just going to take some time, and the licensors are, maybe they're in some kind of legal battle about something. I really don't know. There is no information about this outside of what this email states. But I don't see it lasting forever because that's a lot of money lost on both sides, and that doesn't seem beneficial for anybody. Now, if somebody happens to come across some kind of article that states something about merchandising issues over there or license issues, please feel free to send it over to me because I would definitely love to read it and update you guys. Now, something else I want to bring to your attention is the fact that this does not only just apply to the current Demon Slayer Funko Pops. It all depends on how long this ban or restriction does last. Because let's say they don't lift it for a year, and they announce the next Demon Slayer wave with Susumaru and Yahaba, the Chase, and Genya, and all those other pops and characters, okay? That means that you guys would not be able to order this until that restriction is in fact lifted. And if they wait 2 years and it overlaps to the next Demon Slayer wave, it's just going to keep happening until this restriction is lifted. Again though, with so much money being involved on both sides, I really don't see it lasting that long. But you never know what could really happen. Something else to notate here is that in that email, they also stated that this was happening globally. Now, I don't know exactly what that means because I've only seen this happen in Europe right now, and it currently is not happening to anybody in the United States. So any US collectors, you guys are safe right now. I don't know if this is going to extend any further than Europe. We'll see what happens because we don't know the facts of the situation on why they were restricted in the first place. So that's just really unfortunate. That's the scary part because this could be some kind of huge legal battle. This could be a government thing. We really don't know. All in all, guys, this is just something that is going to take time. So any collectors affected by this, it's just a waiting game, unfortunately. Something I really hope they do is hold on to all the stock that is reserved for Europe and just wait to sell it. And I hope they don't just move the stock over to the United States to sell to us because that wouldn't be fair. They need to keep the stock over there until this situation is resolved. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments, for anybody who lives over in Europe, have you been experiencing any of these issues as to where you can't order any Demon Slayer products from Funko? Alright guys, so that's all the information that we have for today's video. Unfortunately, this is very sad news, but I hope it gets rectified very soon because it's a lot of money missing out and a lot of fans are going to be very unhappy. With all that being said though, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like down below if you did enjoy and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. To end off the video, I do want to say a big shout out to all the amazing Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 17,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.